You need to take time to find your bread and butter trade. Ang focus is very important. Dahan-dahanin mo, wag ka mafo-FOMO. Diba? I always tell you to trust the system. No, I want you to wait for a confirmation candle. Wait for this line to be broken. To never, ever do shortcuts in trading.
Kaya ang galing-galing talaga pag natutunan mo yung tinuturo ni Coach bago na-i-apply mo. Bago yung patient lang, yung patient tsaka yung discipline.
Si Coach kasi, he's not just a content creator. Talagang mentor siya. Pinaglalaanan niya ng oras lahat ng videos niya. Not for him, not to get subscribers. Pero para matuto tayo, para maging profitable tayo kagaya niya. Sobrang amazing lang kasi konti lang yung taong gano'n na hindi madamot, na hindi niya sasalilinin kung paano siya mag-earn ng pera. Si Coach kasi mas gusto niya pang i-share yung blessings niya.
Nag-decide ako i-PM po kayo, nag-enroll po ako sa inyo sa beginner class. Ginawa ko po talaga everyday 3 to 4 videos na sa YouTube ang pinapanood ko, tapos ninonote ko pa talaga lahat.
Pahinga ka. Hindi tatakbo yung market, hindi mauubos yung trade setup na yan. Find that bread and butter setup. Vulnerability in trading is our most accurate measurement of trading quotient. You have yet to see your success. You have yet to see your millions. Andiyan dyan na. Are you going to give up today? Or are you going to use the word not yet?
Hi, Coach Miranda Miner. We talked a few times now before, but I didn't get to formally introduce myself pa. So I'm good. I'm an airline pilot, and I'm Elite University graduate. Beginner's class batch 21 and intermediate class batch 18. I'm also a former mentee of my high school classmate and barkada, si Mentor Luke. I want to take this opportunity lang to thank you, not only for teaching us a very safe and effective trading system, not only sa mga fundamental and technical analysis every night during live session, not only sa anatomy of this and for creation ng intermediate class, but most importantly, I want to thank you Coach for teaching us good trading psychology na pwede rin i-apply in real life scenario. Thank you always Coach for going the extra mile to help others, and sana huwag ka magsasawang tumulong sa ayun lang. I love you 3,000 Coach, and shout out ko na rin yung buong Miranda community na I love you 3000X ka Miranda, and magmahalan lang tayo at maging possible.
Kahit ano mangyari ka Miranda, ipangako mo sa sarili mo, you will never give up on trading. You will continue learning. You will put your eyes on the road, eyes on the price, eyes on the target. Andito lang kami. I will help you. You will be successful. You are successful. Claim it. We are here to support you. Daily affirmation and commitment. Ako ay isang disiplinadong crypto trader. I will always plan my trades. I will not enter if it's not my bread and butter trade. I will say no to FOMO dahil I can always earn profits naman in my alpha trades. May tamang signals for buying and selling. Bakit ako? Manghuhula analysis. I will journal my trades because I want to know myself more. I know that my emotions will be known if I write them down. I will treat trading as a business, and that since I don't have a boss, I will make myself accountable to my losses. I will do all of this, I promise. Because alam ko, yayaman ako, uunlad ako, I can reach my dreams very soon. Trading is not a sprint, it is a marathon, and I am a millionaire. Millionaire trader, and I have a millionaire mindset. Hey guys, this is Coach Miranda and welcome to our very special edition. It's Tuesday edition of our cryptocurrency technical analysis, fundamentals, traders quotient, and sometimes we have special guests that we're gonna be speaking with for us to learn more about cryptocurrency. Isang magandang gabi, Miranda. Welcome to our channel. Naku, napakaganda po ng ating topic for today. Before tayo magkaroon ng guests for today, kasama po natin si Dog, no? Siya po ay kasama natin doon when we were in Texas, no, during the Consensus Summit, no? We have a lot of good topics today that I would like all of you to be aware of. Type number 1 kung ikaw ay ready na, because we're gonna be going ahead and obviously discuss a lot about our topic for today. No, without further ado, of course, I would like to thank our sponsor. If you would like to trade, if you would like to trade virtual trades, you would like to get $120 trading bonus, download BingX right now. No, Kuya Charles will help send there in the comment section the link kung paano mo da-download ang ating free application to be able to trade cryptocurrency, and of course it's brought to us by... This program is brought to you by BingX, the world's fastest growing crypto app where you could find your next crypto gem and where trading is made easy. Alright, Miranda, so I'm actually pinapakita ko po sa inyo yung picture ng ating opisina kahapon. Yan, meron po tayong corporate meeting kahapon. Kasama ko ang mga officers ng Global Miranda Miner Group. Kasama ko si Kuya Dan, Kuya Justin, Kuya Luke, Miss Fe, ang ating accounting and finance team, si Miss Chris from HR, si Reniel for marketing, and of course Kuya Aaron, one of our mentors as well. Napakaganda po ng aming meeting kahapon. Nagkaroon kami ng meeting para pag-usapan ang iba't ibang plano na meron po tayo in cryptocurrency, next steps for our community. So kudos, napakaganda po ng aming meeting sa ating opisina, and I look forward doing our meeting there. Alright, Miranda, nako, napakarami nating profit guys. Sinasabi ko po sa inyo, you need to listen to our show. You need to listen to my Discord. Join my Discord. Nagbibigay po ako ng mga tips or mga signals dyan, or even in our members live. Kaway-kaway, type number 1 sa mga members kahapon ng YouTube na kumita when sinabayan ko sila, sinabayan nila ako sa pag-scalp short ng Cardano, type number 1. No? At habang bumababa yan, kinuha rin natin pataas. We've obviously earned in less than 1 day, we have earned $100 just for scalping this particular coin, no? So we have earned, no? And of course, sabi nga natin, while kanina alas 5 ng hapon, habang paakyat si Ada, sabi po natin, wag na po kayong pumasok dyan, maiipit na po kayo. True enough, the coin price went down. The coin price went down. No? So makikinig kayo ng aking reminders. There's a reason why those are important reminders. No? Sabi natin, wag na. Ito yung ating chat in Discord. Mag-TP na, mauuntog na yan. True enough, andito pala nag-TP na tayo, nauntog na nga po in 0.4961. Alright. Of course, yan. So si Ada, kanina nag-scalping din tayo, 10%, 6%, 14%, 27 ADA, 21 ADA, 13 ADA, 24 ADA, 9%, and meron tayong isang talo. Itong talo na ito, I was actually hoping that the coin can further go down. No? Naiba yung takbo ng coin. I was hoping that the coin can further potentially go down here and bounce. But of course, we're not always correct that the market can invalidate our TA, so we need to cut our losses there. Okay. Ako, alam mo, Miranda, kung di mo pa alam itong ginagawa nating sandamakmak na profits, nako, alamin mo na this is actually something you could learn in our university. So another one, no, we have earned almost, how much is this? $50, around $1,000 ulit ito. Sorry, $100 earning in one day again. Here we have earned $50, $10, $21, $8, $9, $23. Pababa, paakyat, kumikita tayo dyan. Here we also earned another $1,500, paakyat naman on the breakout. Here we have earned 50, 10, 21, and 8. Pababa naman yan, we earned there. Ito yung lahat kinita natin in weekend when we were actually going to Baguio. We have traded the coin. We have two losses there, negative $20 and negative 14 ADA. But for the most part, tayo po ay napaka-profitable on that particular scalping system. So if you would like to become profitable like me, please visit our website www.globalmirandaminer.com. At katulad din ng napakarami nating mga nagpapatotoo dyan sa Facebook group. Actually, merong isa dyan, nakita natin, May nakita ko, purihin ko lang to, no? Batiin ko lang kahit papano. I would like to greet this team member. Medyo maganda yung kanyang testimonial, no? I would like to acknowledge, I think Miranda rin yung name nito, Hanapin ko lang ng mabilis, no? Ay, ito, isa pa pala to, guys, no? Grabe naman to. Maraming salamat ka, Miranda, a university graduate appreciating us. Thank you, Mark Joel Molina. Congratulations to you in your graduation ceremony. Ito, purihin ko lang din to. Vince Miranda Katakutan. Tingnan mo naman yung ginawa niya kay coin. Tingnan mo naman yan, no? Congratulations to you. Sabi niya dito, I'd like to share my trading experience with you all, Miranda. I enrolled in the beginner class May 19 using CMM system on May 24 as an intraday trader. Blah, 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 blah. So, ginamit niya yung ating system. Salamat po sa tip nyo, Coach, doon sa Discord. Nabanggit nyo po doon ng low leverage, high margin, and I've been doing it since my first trade as a scalper. Patience and consistency and halmachi. Congratulations. Dakal salamat uli kay ka, Coach. Miranda Miner, tanawan kayong madagula, utang alub. Kaya ini, I love you, 3,000, sabi niya, in Kapampangan. No? So maraming salamat sa patotoong yan. Ayun, $754 profit in 1 week. Congratulations sa iyo. Congratulations. Alright, magaling. Well done in 1 week. Alright, kaya mo din yan, Miranda, no? Kaya mo yan, no? And I don't mind kung mag-scalp kayo in Binance, that's fine. It's up to you, no? But congratulations to all. If you would like to learn all about our system, you can actually also take advantage of our university combo package. Yan, meron tayong combo package. Kuhain mo na itong course na ito kung gusto mong buo. It's gonna be good for 3 months. Ito yung ating price. So, I'm going to put this in the link dyan sa baba. I-click nyo na lang kung meron kayong mga tanong about our course at congratulations to all of you. Alright, punta tayo ngayon sa ating fundamentals. Ito yung mga warnings. No? Sino dito yung sawang-sawa na, sinasabi ni Coach, lagi, iwasan muna ang Solana, iwasan ng Solana, iwasan ng Solana. Ayan na. Nakita mo, why is Coach Miranda Miner always saying, forget about reduce Solana. One of the biggest issue back then is almost they were muntik ka na po silang maging Luna, no? But Binance stepped in, no? One of their biggest DeFi lender almost got wiped out, no? When the price of Solana went down to $22.50. Sorry, $24, yung margin call nung isa sa mga pinakamalaki nilang DeFi investor, no? Yung margin call was supposed to be $22.50. Kapag nahagip ang 22, goodbye. Okay? Alright. So, let's now go with couple of news for today. Pag-usapan muna natin itong unang news for today. Alright. WebE Global could cut 30% workforce as China crackdown leads to fall in revenue. Number 1, WebE Global. Number 2, alright, speculation fuels Shiba Inu Dogecoin to biggest 7-day gains as Bitcoin steadies. Alright guys, this is a speculative game. Okay, make sure you get your profits. No speculative game itong meme coin na ito. Yun lang ang aking reminder sa inyo dyan. Alright, next. Coinbase could see further degradation. Goldman warns in a downgrade. Here's my perspective here. For me, to be honest with you, this is my own opinion, Miranda, no? Every time na meron nilalabas na mga ganitong balita, itong mga rating companies, banks, rating agencies, etc., minsan masarap mag-contrarian mindset. To be honest with you, minsan, kadalasan sa mga institutional traders, itong mga ganitong warning is a sign to do contradictory trade. No, contrarian mindset. Because when everyone is warning, when everyone is giving a warning, some institutions see it as an opportunity to buy. Okay? So, FYI on that. Next. Ito na. So, one of the biggest news for the past couple of days. Kahapon lang ito. No? Digital asset fund flows weekly report. We have seen the highest outflow of Bitcoin, no, in the history. One of the biggest, no, for the past week, almost 423 million outflow of Bitcoin went out, no. Karamihan dyan galing sa Canadian, Canadian traffic, no, karamihan dyan. And for the most part, Grayscale, wala halos. Ang pinakamalaki dyan yung purpose, outflow, no? So, and then Bitcoin is yung apektado. So, this is one of those, i-connect ako ito maya-maya sa topic natin. Again, and I have our guest on the other line today. I'm sure that we're all excited to have him in our show. But a little bit of story because I have no live yesterday. So, you have, 423 million going out, guys. So, tinanggal, withdraw, FYI. I-connect ko sa inyo yan. Connect natin yan sa istorya natin today. Listen to me carefully. Okay? Okay. Listen to me carefully. Alright, number 1. On July 6th, listen carefully guys, no? Sorry, not July 6th, but for the past couple of days, nakita natin na nagkaroon ng maraming issue within the ecosystem. Sinimulan ni Luna, the cascading effect of Luna, and then a lot of them followed, no? As a matter of fact, 3 Arrows already got a default of 670 million. 670 million, no? Credit default. So this is crazy, no? One of the most prominent crypto hedge funds just defaulted 670 million loan. Okay. Here's the thing, Miranda. marami pa tayong hindi naririnig, no? This continuity of the market, we have yet to see what other hedge funds are going to unravel themselves. No, hindi pa natin alam. Karamihan dyan hindi pa publicize. So Solana almost got wrecked. $423 million outflow. 3 Arrows, $670 million default. No? Ano pa? Kung i-analyze natin itong pangyayari na ito, Miranda, hindi itong tatapos dito. It doesn't end here. No, it doesn't end here. So, I know diniscuss ko sa inyo yung 3 Arrow Capital, pero marami po yang mga company. One of them is Finblocks, if you guys have seen in the news. Medyo they're treading on not so good waters most recently. No? So it doesn't give a good feeling sa mga traders. Naglabas ng pera, 423 million. 3 Arrows got 670 million margin call and defaulted on their loan. So, in my perspective, in my humble opinion, itong mga kumpanya na ito, meron silang tinatawag na credit parameters, no? Meron silang credit parameters and they should follow that. The problem is when you start to default in your investments, para kang isang malaking kumpanya, hindi ka nakabayad ng utang mo. When you started to default on your investments, it totally changes the landscape. Type number 1 kung nauunawaan mo yan. For example, meron kang utang sa isang Bombay, hindi mo nabayaran, kinakatok yung bahay mo. 'Di ba? Meron kang isang utang sa bangko, hindi mo nabayaran. 'Di ba anong ginagawa? They're going to block you. Ang daming ramifications 'yan. No, you cannot make utang anymore until you pay for that loan. So when you try to default or when you actually defaulted, no, in a particular loan, it changes the market, it changes the infrastructure. So kung isipin natin, $423 million outflow of Bitcoin, 3 Arrow got margin calls almost $1/3 billion. Okay? Cascading effect of Luna is still there. Celsius also has issues. And then most recently, BlockFi. Okay, nagkakagulo in BlockFi as well. As a matter of fact, FTX, no, is actually wanting to buy a stake or actually save BlockFi, no? BlockFi in its current issue, no? Tingnan po natin yung current issues nito ngayon. Yan. So, if you go on BlockFi, yan, technically, yan. Sabi dito, it can be soon purchased by FTX. No? Alright? They got a credit extension line from FTX to refinance. No? So, BlockFi, Celsius, 3 Arrow Capital, 423 million of Bitcoin going out of the equation. People, market not looking great. Valuations are not high. And one more thing, guys, I gave you this warning. Okay? Okay. USDT shorting. People are now shorting. It's crazy, guys. Why are you going to short USDT? Anong problema mo? People are shorting USDT. Diba? It's someone wants this industry to go down. No? So, here's my realization, and after this, I'm going to put our guests already. Miranda, here's my realization, and please tatagalogin ko para maunawaan mo. No? Ang problema po, let me actually try to open, let me try to open 1-inch crypto. Let me try to open this. For example, yan. Yan. You will notice that meron silang statements on liquidity, volume, total trades, and wallets. No? So you have these types. But come to think of it, let's try to look for BlockFi. Let's try to look for BlockFi. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's try to look for. And of course, you will notice that they have products, resources, services, company, etc., 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 etc. They actually have interest account, they have backed loans, they have you could borrow USD. Ngayon nga meron na silang fees on deposits. And they're now not allowing withdrawals na libre. The most recent pronouncements nila yan. So here's what I would like to say about this, Miranda. Ulitin natin $423 million outflow, $670 million defaulting of loans. Solana almost got wrecked. Celsius had issues. BlockFi is gonna be purchased by FTX. Luna has been an issue up until today. Celsius is an issue. USDT being shorted. What the F, man? Ano nangyayari? Diba? What's happening? And ano ba yung kailangan natin gawin bilang cryptocurrency lover? Here are a couple of things that I'm hoping that institutions can learn on this particular juncture. No? Unang-una, for me, Miranda, we have a problem on transparency, liquidity, and exposure. We have a problem with transparency, liquidity, and exposure. Let me try to explain to you what does that mean. We have a problem with that. Okay? The problem there, Miranda, is number one, no one unless siguro meron napaka-genius na tao dito, no? Kailangan mo talaga ng maayos na research dito, no? No one can tell you if there is a potential margin call. No, kunyari ang isang kumpanya nangutang kay company A to company B, magma-margin call na siya sa kanyang collateral, mawa-wipe out 'yon. No one is telling us. Well, ako siguro exemption. I told you not to put money in Solana. They almost got wrecked. What if, for example, Miranda Minor is not here? And you keep on putting money and money and money and money and you don't even know where to put your money. The problem, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have a problem with transparency, liquidity, and exposure. And even so na binibigay nila ang kanilang liquidity value, ang kanilang exposure value, at ang kanilang, they're being very transparent. The problem there, ladies and gentlemen, is we don't know if their system is highly leveraged, and if the liquidity is going to affect the investor or the buying public. Because it's one big banana, it's a one big salad, it's a one big container. That's the problem, Miranda. Okay? That's a very, very big problem. We don't know if they're highly leveraged, if the liquidity or the collateral or the loan is going to be affecting the institutions that are investing on them, or ako ba, ito bang mga retailers na to, ito bang in-stake ko dito, yung binaro ko dito, ito bang mga coins na ito, are they actually exposed into a potential margin call? Diba? Yung perang diniposit mo, pinang-collateral ko pala yan. And that's how bank works, di ba? If you deposit, I will repurpose your money para mabayaran ko yung interest mo. I will put it on high yield interest rates, etc., 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 etc. So with that said, sabi natin, uy, andyan naman si FTX, andyan naman si Sam Bankman-Fried eh. When in one of the interviews na ginawa about Sam Bankman-Fried, hindi naman niya sinabi ito, pero if you read between the lines, there's gonna be a time that FTX will realize that they're not gonna be doing all of these things in the future. They're not gonna be salvaging. They will not be salvaging companies for the expense of saving the industry. I don't think Sam Bankman can do it all by himself. Matter of fact, FTX and Morgan Creek wants to buy BlockFi. Tingin ko, Miranda, rotating capital is not new in this industry. But the problem happens when the rotating capital, the problem happens kung yung rotating capital na yun, nagkaroon ng problema in three aspects. Number one, walang transparency. Number two, rotating capital liquidity Sino? Kanino? Kaninong pera yan? Kung ma-liquidate siya, matatalo ba ako? And obviously, kawawa ka because as a user, you will borne all the risks, no? And of course, exposure and leverage, no? How are they managing that? Is that something that you see? Is that something that you sign up for? Is that something na alam mo kasi investor ka? Hindi mo alam yan because we are a tiny fish in a big ocean. Type number 1 kung nauunawaan mo yan, Miranda. No? My warning to all of you here, no? My warning to all of you is that, with all of the things na sinabi natin, sana merong magandang news. Sana merong magandang news. Sinabi ko yan sa mga members kahapon. Sana may magandang news. Abangan nyo yan. Abangan nyo yan. May paparating tayo na malaking balita next week. No, abangan nyo yan. These things are going to make it even worse. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, huwag kayong magpabida-bida dyan. Hindi pa tapos ang laban. As a matter of fact, we're just starting. Pag ito hindi na ayos, 2 things will happen. Number 1, the government will make this centralized. Okay? Number 2, if this is not fixed, no, everyone will forget about crypto. Crypto winter can happen. So yun ang aking reminder sa inyo. Hindi pa ito tapos. No? Yan ang aking warning sa inyo. Ang dami pang paparating na issues. Alright? So with that said, let me go on a quick commercial. Don't go away. After my live, we'll actually have small technical analysis for our Bitcoin and other coins para matutuhan mo paano mag-chart ng coin today. All right. And of course, we'll talk about ADA later on after my interview with our guests for today. Isang mabilis na commercial. I will be right back with our guests for today.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a
Pag nag-e-exam ako, yun makikita ko. Yun lagi nakikita ko. Tapos parang way of, wina-welcome mo yung positive energy and ina-achieve ko, di ba?
Simple lang dahil bukod sa pagiging profitable at proven and effective ang Miranda Miner trading system, napakarami mong pwedeng matutunan kay Coach Miranda Miner na hindi mo matutunan sa ibang mga mentor.
Ako po kasi talagang ang hinahanap-hanap ko yung one-on-one coaching. Gusto ko po kasi magkaroon ng personal relationship sa coach or mentor ko. Matanong kasi ako. Kaya perfect po talaga para sa akin ang mentoring class.
Mapapalis mo talaga yung skills mo as a trader at kung anong types of trader ka. Para dun sa mga taong nagdadalawang isip o natatakot na subukan yung crypto trading or alamin yung crypto trading, nahandito ang Global Miranda Mining System para i-provide sa inyo ang mga necessary data in a way na mas madali nyo siyang maiintindihan.
Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons.
Hey guys, we are back and I am with my guests for today. All right, Doug, how are you?
Hey, magandang gabi, guys. I'm doing very well. How's everyone doing today?
Say it one more time. Magandang?
Magandang gabi. There we go.
All right. Hey, nice to have you, my friend. Go ahead. Please introduce yourself and what do you do, Dog? And at this point, I would like you to talk about a little bit about what you do because we're going to be back with that as we end the show about Web3 Radio. Please go ahead.
Yes, absolutely. So my name is Doug. I'm the founder of Web3 and what we do is we help project leaders generate exposures. And while I'm doing that, I'm able to bring back jobs to my community. And I built a little community here. We're focused on Web3 and NFTs, metaverse. But yeah, my journey so far, it's been great. I met a lot of great people, like Coach here.
Yeah, so Miranda, do you want me to imitate his accent, type number one? I can try. All right. I'm actually showing a picture of us on the screen today. No, we are in this Asian bar. No, we are with Trin. No, guys, I've met a dog in that meeting with all the Asian, attendees from Consensus. Anyways, how do you find Texas? Let's start there, no, dog. Let's start with Texas, right? How did you how do you find the humidity? I know you're from Los Angeles, no, California, but how do you find Texas so far?
Yeah, Texas it was hot for sure. It was hot. It was dry. It was not as dry as Nevada. But it was pretty dry.
Oh yeah, you're from Nevada. I stand corrected. Yeah, so
I'm from San Francisco.
You're from See, I'm mixing
Yes.
states. Right? I'm mixing cities right now. So pretty much when I was there, it's so really hot there. No, it's really hot, and it's even hotter than the Philippines. No, it's at some
I
point.
see.
Did you feel the 110 degrees Fahrenheit? Did you feel that at
Ye-
some point?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Walking down the street for like 5 minutes, you start sweating.
Yeah,
It's insane. Yes.
it was crazy, right? And then let's talk about the day one. How were you on day one, and what did you do? Where did you go? Did you go to the Galaxy event in Fairmont? Where did you go, and what did you do on day one?
Yes. So day one, we went and got our badge, and then right after that, I met you,
Yeah.
and at the Asian Pacific Islander meetup, and that's where I met you, and I met a bunch of people. After that, we went to a few networking parties. Overall, it was pretty interesting. The crowd, the energy, it was all there.
And then what do you like more? Do you like the NFT one, or do you like the finance discussion in Fairmont?
Due to me focusing more on the NFT side,
You stayed in Hilton, I suppose.
Yeah, we spent a lot of our time in the NFT gallery to get to meet artists and then some of the community builders.
Interesting. And what session did you like most about the NFT discussion? Because I think what they did was on day one they had a very big panel, and after that they did a breakout room, right? Like 3 breakout rooms, depending on if you are a newbie or you're an experienced your experience in NFT. What session did you like most about those that were presented in Texas?
Yeah, so we weren't at the NFT gallery on the first day, but on the second day, we were listening to Andrew Yang, and then on the third day, that was my favorite session. And then on the third day, we were listening to Sarah Bowman.
I have a question about Andrew Yang, because on the first episode, on the first time he was on the stage, she was like looking at someone on the audience. Was that your group, or that was maybe part of his team? Because I was kind of like, okay, so I like this guy, but he was the moderator, but he was not looking at the panel. Did you notice that? He was just looking.
I did not know.
He was looking at the audience. I was like, oh, because I was in the front. I was looking at him, and he was the guy wearing short shorts, right? On
That's
day
correct.
one.
Yes.
That was him, right? So I was like, oh. Anyways, have you been following him in Twitter, I suppose?
Yes, I have. He held a lot of spaces with very, very good projects, very promising projects, and it's very educational. If you want to learn about NFTs, if you want to listening on in, I would highly recommend Andrew.
Andrea, yeah, understood. So after that, obviously day one was really all about NFTs. What's your takeaway? What do you think was one of your major takeaways during the NFT session?
For the NFT sessions, my major takeaway was being able to talk to Sarah Bowman from Woman and Weapon.
Yeah.
She is a super bright.
Asian. Was she the Asian woman lady or no? That was him. This was not her. This was this was the Caucasian looking girl, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Talk to us about that and what did you learn about that experience?
Yeah. So she is a very very bright individual, and what I learned from her is don't be afraid to be different. You know, when the whole world is afraid of weapons, you know, and there's this stigmatism about women where, you know, they're not strong, right?
Okay, sorry about that. I lost you for a bit. Just give me a second, my friend. I lost you for a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Give me a second. Sorry, go ahead, dog. Go ahead. I sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No worries. But yeah, I was saying my takeaway was Sarah Bowman. She's a very, very bright individual, you know, and what I learned from her is don't be afraid to be different. Do not be afraid to be different. Do not afraid to stand out. You know, the stigmatism about women is that they are weak. They are not as strong as men.
Okay.
And yeah, and what she is doing with her art is she's showing the side of women holding weapons. And what that beam into your mind is that women are strong. That's the first thing you think of. Wow, look at this strong woman, right?
Right.
And
right.
it veers away from what people thinks.
Is that something you think is driving people buying her NFT because there's sort of a social cause or a social, you know, social enterprising by itself, right? There's a purpose, there's a passion behind it. Is that something that you think is driving people wanting to buy NFTs?
Absolutely. With her project, that is one of the driving force behind it. I truly believe that.
Okay. So I'm going to show women and weapons NFT in the screen today for the benefit of our audience. I'm actually showing it right now. Women and weapons NFT Sarah Bowman, 5% of profits to charity. Interesting. This is really really interesting. Is this something that you think is inspiring you as an NFT creator yourself, or you're into NFT space? And do you think there are other things that we should know? No, I mean maybe some like an aha moment for you, in that particular event. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There is definitely a lot of